This week in Hello Kitty Island Adventure, we have an update on Apple Arcade, and we have a new event starting for everyone. And today we just got our first look at this new event. This is the Sunshine Celebration, and the trailer gives us a sneak peek at some of the new things coming in the event. It looks like the sunscreen from the Summer's End celebration will be returning. This will be our collectible item. Most likely we'll have to pick up 7 of them each day, 4 more from daily tasks, for a total of 11 each day, but we'll have to wait and see because they have been changing up some of those mechanics. As we let the trailer play, we also get a look at another new event. I'll show you in just a minute, but here we can see that initial cutscene, and it looks like so many of the friends are getting new outfits. We can see the event stand here. We have some different palm tree standees. We go a little bit further in the trailer. They tell us the point is to relax, and then they show us these new outfits. They include ukuleles you can wear on your back, and they're showing us different colors so we know they're customizable. And if we continue, we can see the characters on the beach. We get a look at some of those character outfits here, and then we can see the character running around and picking up that sunscreen. Here we can see 2 more of the new items. It looks like we have a light up arch and a stool, and then we also see the drum. We'll see that again in the ending image, and we have the beach signpost. I do kind of wonder if you can customize some of the furniture, so maybe you can make the signpost in different colors. And then when we get here, we can see a thatched rug, some sort of tiki bar or stall, and a lit column, and we can see all of those things in the ending image. However, this also gives us our first sneak peek at another new event. You can see the My Melody and Kuromi balloons and confetti, and we had previously seen silhouettes of a bunch of My Melody and Kuromi furniture, and we know they're both celebrating their anniversaries this year. There's a new show on Netflix, so it makes sense that we'd be seeing My Melody and Kuromi stuff in the game too. And on Sanrio.com right now, their freebie for this month is a My Melody and Kuromi keychain, and so I'm guessing we're gonna see that event or quest, whatever it ends up being, sometime in July. But I'm guessing it'll be at least a few days after the Sunshine Celebration starts, since they've shown us a few different days in the game. Maybe that's some sort of a hint as to when it'll start. I haven't looked in game yet to see if we have the login bonus calendar already, but if we do and we get an actual date, I'll add that in too. However, tomorrow is going to be our update on Apple Arcade, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get that date in the patch notes for tomorrow's update. And then we get this interior shot, and we see a new wallpaper, new floor, a new table, some sort of a cabana with a pool in it. Some of the items here are from past versions of this event, like the light up sign, the citrus table, the lemonade tray, the sandbox, the chair, and the surfboards. I'm assuming that the towels are the ones that come from Steam drops. I'm not sure I recognize the planter. That might be a new item. And then here we get our ending scene. You can see the characters' outfits a little bit better here. We get a look at a bunch of those new items. I do wonder if we may have a pose playing the little guitar or the ukulele. Will there be some sort of a cutscene like this in the game? But overall, it looks like it's going to be another super cute event, and I'm also really excited for whatever the My Melody and Kuromi event ends up being for their anniversary. I'm assuming we're gonna have all that new furniture, maybe new clothing, maybe even new recipes. And how did that confetti get all over the place? Now, in addition to this, tomorrow, Wednesday, July 9th, we have update 2.7 on Apple Arcade. This update is gonna be City Classics, and we have very little information going in. We have that title. We know that there's something involving treasure. We've seen icons with My Melody and Kuromi and Hang It On used when talking about the update, and we've heard that it's a very quality of life focused update, so maybe additional filters around some of the things we've discussed in Discord. We'll have to wait and see. I'll be streaming the update sometime in the middle of the day on Wednesday when it drops. I know I usually have to manually update from the App Store on the game page. 2.7 is on Apple Arcade, not on Switch and Steam, and whenever content is in the base game on Apple Arcade on 2.7 should show up in Content Update 3 sometime in the fall for Switch and Steam. And then on Thursday, we'll have the guide for the new event, and then I'll probably be streaming for the Sunshine Celebration, and if there's any Day 2 things in the update, and at some point we'll need to do Kuromi's birthday quest. Remember, we just had My Sweet Piano's birthday. I think you may still be able to do her quest in game today. And then we'll have Kuromi's birthday quest, so be sure you're logging in and playing those quests, collecting the decorating kits before they expire. I think those are the main new things coming to the game this week. And of course, you'll have your regular visitors, Top Hat Gudetama, and everything else. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island adventure content, and turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.